Hey friends, have you ever wondered how brave folks from the Philippines crossed oceans and changed the heart of America forever? What if I told you that in these sunny states and bustling cities, Filipino smiles light up hospitals, farms burst with their hard work, and festivals dance with adobo scents and joyful songs? Stick around as we count down the top 10 U.S. states where Filipino immigrants built dreams from scratch, healing the sick, feeding families, and weaving cultures together like a big, warm family hug. Hit that like button if you're excited, subscribe for more stories that warm your soul, watch till the end for a surprise fact, and share your thoughts below. What state surprises you most? Let's dive in. Number 10. Arizona. Picture 1920s. Arizona, where Filipino miners swing picks in dusty copper mines, their songs echoing like church hymns across desert hills. Today, over 75,000 Filipinos make Phoenix a lively oasis, blending island warmth with cactus grit. In Mesa hospitals, their nurses soothe patients with care that feels like family, many arriving via Luke Air Force Base. Chandler's Fields, once cotton rows, now bloom with their solar tech know-how, powering a green future. Tucson's 4th Avenue markets buzz with bibingka stalls, turning malls into mini Manilas where retirees swap stories. From the 1930s labor struggles, they built unions, lifting families with fair wages. Mesa's Flores de Mayo parades weave roses through red rocks, teaching kids faith and fun. Scottsdale spas offer high-lot massages, easing stress with ancient touches. Arizona's sunsets glow brighter with their spirit, a desert tale of roots thriving in sandy soil. Number 9. Florida. Picture this. It's the early 1900s and a handful of Filipino sailors jump off ships in steamy Miami ports, eyes wide at palm trees swaying like old friends from home. Fast forward and now over 130,000 Filipinos call Florida their sunny playground. They didn't just unpack bags, they unpacked heart. In Orlando's theme parks, Filipino nurses patch up scraped knees from roller coasters, keeping the magic alive for millions of kids. Down in Tampa, fishermen with salt-crusted hands haul in fresh catches, turning markets into lively spots buzzing with Tagalog chatter and fresh lumpia rolls. But it's the festivals that steal the show. Imagine colorful parades where jeepneys roll down streets, blending Florida's beach vibes with Philippine dances under twinkling lights. These immigrants fought storms like typhoons back home, starting small eateries that now serve fusion dishes like mango float with key lime pie. From quiet retirees in retirement villages sharing folktales to young tech whizzes in Miami startups, they've sprinkled resilience everywhere. Florida's golden sands feel warmer because of their stories, proof that a little island spirit can brighten the biggest state. Isn't it amazing how their courage turned vacation spots into forever homes? Number 8. New Jersey. Imagine hopping off a crowded bus in Jersey City back in the 1970s, a young Filipino mom clutching her nursing degree like a treasure map. Today, New Jersey hugs over 150,000 Filipino hearts, turning quiet suburbs into vibrant neighborhoods alive with karaoke nights and family barbecues. These immigrants rolled up sleeves in hospitals across Newark, where Filipino doctors and nurses became the steady hands during flu seasons and pandemics, saving lives with smiles that said, "We've got this." In Edison's bustling streets, entrepreneurs open nail salons and convenience stores that never close, fueling late-night study sessions for kids dreaming big. Remember the Watsonville riots? Well, here they built peace through potlucks, sharing sinigang soup that mends any neighbor feud. From high school teachers molding young minds with bilingual lessons to firefighters rushing into flames with unbreakable spirit, they've woven safety nets of community. New Jersey's bridges connect more than roads, they link islands to skylines. Their transformation? It's like adding extra spice to a plain meal, making everything richer and full of flavor. Number 7. Washington State. Envision misty mornings in 1920s Seattle where Filipino loggers swing axes in rainy forests, their laughter echoing like waves on Manila Bay. Now with over 1,650,000 strong, Washington State blooms thanks to their green thumbs and big dreams. In the apple orchards of Yakima Valley, immigrants picked fruits under vast skies, turning barren lands into juicy harvests that fill grocery shelves nationwide. Think of that crisp bite owing to their sweat. Boeing factories in Everett hum with Filipino engineers sketching wings for planes that soar across oceans, bridging worlds just like their journeys did. But the real magic? Community centers in Tacoma host tinikling dances, where kids in Barong Tagalog leap between bamboo poles, keeping traditions alive amid evergreen trees. Nurses in Spokane hospitals whisper encouragements in Tagalog during tough nights, healing bodies and souls. From salmon canneries where families bonded over shared shifts to tech hubs in Redmond innovating apps that connect far-flung relatives, they've greened the evergreen state. Washington's rains wash away worries, but Filipino warmth keeps the spirit sunny, a tale of roots digging deep into new soil. Number 6. Illinois. Step back to the windy 1960s in Chicago, a Filipino student shivering in the Loop, clutching books and hopes for a better tomorrow. Fast forward, and Illinois embraces over 180,000 Filipinos, transforming its steel-hearted cities into places pulsing with island rhythm. In the hospitals of Cook County, these immigrants became the backbone, nurses and caregivers who stayed late, turning sterile rooms into comforting havens with stories of Philippine fiestas. Waukegan's factories once echoed with their hammers, building cars that zipped across highways, but now entrepreneurs in Schaumburg run thriving bakeries dishing out ensaymada that rivals any donut shop. Picture block parties in suburban backyards, where LaShawn roasts slow over coals, drawing neighbors for laughter and lessons in Bayanihan, that beautiful art of helping each other. Teachers in Peoria schools blend history lessons with folk tales of heroes, inspiring kids to dream beyond the skyline. From jazz clubs where musicians fuse Kundiman melodies to volunteer groups cleaning Lake Michigan shores, they've added color to the Windy City's gray. Illinois stands taller because of their quiet strength, a story of cold winds met with warm embraces. Number 5. New York. Flash to 1900s Ellis Island, where Filipino stewards from ocean liners first glimpsed the Statue of Liberty's torch, a beacon for their own freedoms. Today, over 200,000 Filipinos paint New York's concrete jungle with tropical hues, from Bronx tenements to Queens' bustling markets. In Mount Sinai Hospital, their skilled hands as doctors and aides light up the nights, caring for dreamers just like they once were. Little Manilas in Woodside overflow with jeepney-inspired food trucks serving Halo Halo under neon signs, turning rush-hour commutes into flavor adventures. Remember the 1930s riots? Here, they built unity through church choirs belting gospel with OPM twists, mending divides one song at a time. Broadway stages now star Filipino actors channeling Maria Clara's grace, while Wall Street analysts crunch numbers with the precision of rice farmers plotting fields. Families in Staten Island host Simbang Gabi masses at dawn, blending Manhattan's hustle with peaceful prayers. From fashion designers stitching Barotsaya into runway hits to activists marching for rights in Union Square, they've electrified the Big Apple. New York's lights shine brighter with their stories, a whirlwind romance of islands meeting skyscrapers. Number 4. Nevada. Think of 1930s Las Vegas, dusty and wild, where a lone Filipino dealer shuffles cards under flickering lights chasing the American sparkle. Now, Nevada sparkles with over 215,000 Filipinos, mostly in the neon glow of Vegas, turning Sin City into a family-friendly oasis. On the Strip's casino floors, their quick wits and warm grins keep games fair and fun, raking in tips while sharing jokes in Ilocano. But beyond blackjack, nurses in Henderson clinics mend hangovers and heartaches, their steady care a quiet hero in the desert heat. Migrating from pricey California, they planted roots in Summerlin suburbs, opening Jollibee franchises that line up locals for sweet spaghetti, a taste of home conquering the sands. Festivals in Clark County explode with parole lanterns lighting night skies, dancing like stars fall into earth. Entrepreneurs in Reno's tech scene code apps for gaming empires, blending Pinoy ingenuity with slot machine luck. From firefighters battling wildfires with Bayanihan spirit to teachers in tiny towns inspiring tiny tots, they've gambled big on community and won. Nevada's deserts bloom because of their oasis making magic, a tale of high stakes met with higher hearts. Number 3. Texas. Ride back to 1900s Galveston ports, where Filipino farmhands step onto dusty plains, trading ocean views for endless horizons. Today, Texas ropes in over 230,000 Filipinos, lassoing the Lone Star State into a multicultural rodeo. In Houston's medical center, the world's largest, Filipino physicians and nurses operate with precision, saving oil workers and families alike, their compassion deeper than any gulf. Dallas suburbs hum with construction crews building homes, hammers swinging like balisong knives, crafting neighborhoods where kids play patintero and cul-de-sacs. Picture 4th of July barbecues fused with lechon kawali, neighbors toasting with San Miguel beer under big skies. From the 1920s strikes, they learned grit, now channeling it into businesses like remittance shops that keep Philippine villages thriving. Musicians in Austin's scene strum guitars with kundiman riffs, blending country twang with island soul. Teachers in San Antonio weave Texas history with Rizal's tales, fostering proud hybrid hearts. Texas feels bigger, bolder with their spirit, a cowboy yarn spun with tropical threads. Number 2. Hawaii. Sail to 1906. Hawaii, where young cicadas from the Philippines first swung machetes in sugarcane fields under volcanic suns, their songs cutting through the heat like gentle breezes. Now, with over 370,000, nearly 25% of the islands, Filipinos have woven their threads into Hawaii's lei of cultures, making aloha feel even more like home. In Honolulu's plantations turned tourist spots, their descendants guide hikes, sharing legends of ancient carabaos amid pineapple rows. Nurses in Queens Medical Center, many second-gen Pinoy, blend haole efficiency with malasakit care, healing tourists and locals with herbal remedies whispered from lolas. Waikiki Beach's pulse with hula fused to pandango sa ilaw, dancers' skirts swirling like ocean waves at sunset. From the 1924 Hanapepe tragedy, they rose stronger, building credit unions that funded family farms bursting with tropical fruits. Chefs in Maui resorts plate kinala with poke, a seafood symphony celebrating shared seas. Governors like Ben Cayetano broke barriers, proving island boys can lead paradise. Hawaii's rainbows arc brighter because of their enduring ohana, a paradise doubled in love and laughter. Number 1. California. Close your eyes and see 1763 Louisiana, but really, California's tale starts in the 1900s Stockton, where Filipino farm workers bent under grapevines, their backs strong as bamboo in typhoon winds. Now, with 1.8 million, the biggest Filipino family outside the Philippines, they've turned the Golden State into a golden embrace. In Los Angeles' Kaiser hospitals, Pinoy nurses are legends, their shifts endless during COVID, hands that healed a nation. Silicon Valley codes giants like Apple owe ideas to Filipino engineers, innovating from garages like Balikbayan boxes of dreams. Historic Filipino towns in San Francisco host pistahan parades, streets alive with kalesa carts and adobo aromas, drawing crowds for cultural feasts. From the Delano grape strikes led by Cesar Chavez and Larry Itliong, they marched for rights, birthing unions that fed America. Chefs in San Diego fuse sisig with tacos, a taste explosion. From Hollywood stars like Haley Steinfeld to governor's mansions, they've starred in the American story. California's sun kisses their legacy, an epic of fields to fame, where every palm tree whispers, "Welcome home." What a journey through states reshaped by Filipino magic. From beaches to big cities, their stories remind us that home is where heart lands. If this touched you, smash that like, subscribe for more heartfelt tales, and drop your favorite fact in comments. Thanks for watching. See you next time.